But now I'm going to ask you to welcome a dear friend of this church. Actually, she's coming back home. She has been busy in West Africa for 3 years working as a missionary, and we now get to hear from her this mission update. So I will invite Erin Grimm to come here and share with us that mission update of what you've been up to in Guinea.
Good morning, Sugarland. It's good to be home. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Erin Grimm, and I am a nurse that serves with Hope Ignited in Guinea, West Africa, at Sacré-Cœur Pediatric Center of Excellence. I have the privilege of being the nursing director and leading a group of 10 local Ghanaian nurses as we care for patients at our center. Fun little numbers update. We saw 6,000 children in our first year at Sacré-Cœur in 2023, but this past year in 2024 we saw over 12,000 kids. And so it's been a big year. We've been very busy, but it's been really wonderful to just watch our team grow and watch the nurses continue to learn new skills and competencies and learn how to be a pediatric nurse, how to further and deeper open our hearts to our patients and share the love of Jesus with our patients and their families. Quick little story. We had a little boy who came in a few months ago, probably about 6 months ago. His name's Booba, and he had been seizing for months. They went to the big hospital in the capital in Guinea, and they spent all of their money trying to help their little boy, but he just kept seizing, couldn't get his condition under control, and they ran out of money, so the hospital was like, sorry, you have to go. There's no safety net for poor families in Guinea who can't pay for health care. So feeling very desperate and terrified, the mom came to Sacré-Cœur. And when we get a kid who's in that condition, we take them right away. We have donors like many of you that help fund our efforts and our generosity fund so that we can pay for the care for kids who aren't able to pay for their absolutely necessary care. And so we also get to share the gospel with those families of sharing how there's always a cost, and the church wants to imitate Christ in paying for the debt they cannot pay for their child's care, just like Jesus paid the debt for our sins that we could not pay. And this particular mom, with her story of her experience with her little boy, was so moved as one of the nurses who works closely with chaplaincy and she's a local nurse that has a real gift for evangelism. She was so moved that she gave her life to Christ right then and there. Her boy was still seizing and very malnourished and sick, but she was moved by the good news, and so she started coming to church, and she came faithfully with her little boy spasming in her arms for many months. But we were able to help treat his infection, got his seizures under control, and the other day, I wish I had the picture for you, but he was making eye contact with me, sitting up in his mom's lap, and we were all dancing and praising God, and I was like, dance, dance for the Lord, and he just raised up his arm, which he was not able to do and have that control before. And so I just wanted to thank you all for giving to Sacré-Cœur and supporting me with your love and prayers. Over the last 3 years, we've seen God move in amazing ways. That's just one little story, but with a big eternal impact for that family and in our community. So thank you so much, and I look forward to possibly talking with you more back in the Narthex at the end of service. Have a great morning.